Hey friends, my name is Bilal Khan and today I'm going to be working on another Docker project, and that is basically deploying the MySQL database into Docker container. And I will also be working on the persistence of data. So what do I mean by this? So basically it will work like, let's say if you created one Docker container and if you delete that Docker container, the MySQL database that was present in the Docker container will still be working even if the Docker container is deleted. Alright, so even if the Docker container is deleted, the MySQL database will still be working in another container also. So this is how it will work, and I will do this with the help of Docker volume. So now let's write first of all Docker images. So as you can see here that there is no image by the name of MySQL, and after that if I show you the Docker PS, you will see that there is no container also. So the first thing that I'm going to do is to write Docker pull MySQL. So this will pull the MySQL image from the Docker hub. So let's press enter on this. So it will take me some time to pull the image. So some of the files are already exist. So let's clear this. And now this time if I write Docker images, you will see that the MySQL repository or the image is present. So let's clear this, and after that let's write Docker volume create MySQL database. So MySQL data. So basically it will create this MySQL data container that will basically still be working. This will create the MySQL data database that will still be working even if the Docker container is deleted. So let's press enter on this. So now the MySQL data is created. After that, if I show you the Docker PS, you can see that the Docker container is not present here currently. So let's write Docker run, and this time it will be the name of the Docker container like the MySQL container. So even if this MySQL container is deleted, the MySQL data will still be working, as I have shown you that the MySQL data that I created with the help of Docker volume, that MySQL data will still be working even if the MySQL container is deleted. Alright, so I will show you. This is the MySQL container name and after that let's write E for what you can say giving the root password like MySQL root password, and after that let's write the password. So password could be anything like the MySQL password that you have, but I'm just showing it for the example. And after that let's write what you can say V. So V will basically what it will do, it will write MySQL data and like variable lib and MySQL. So it will mount the MySQL data that I created with the help of Docker volume. It will mount that data into this repository, into this directory, sorry. Alright, so it will mount this MySQL data into this directory, and after that it will move this in the run this in the detached mode like MySQL latest like this. And yeah, this is how it will work. So let me just check whether it contains any kind of error. So no error. So first of all I need to give this as a real password, and after that I will get back to you because I don't want you to see my SQL password, right? So let's press and write it, and I will get back to you. So now I have run the Docker container. If I show you like Docker PS, you will see that this is the container that is now created, MySQL container. Let's clear this, and after that let's write Docker what you can say execute that container and IT interactive environment and MySQL container, and after that MySQL root P. This is how it will work. So let's press enter on this. Now I need to enter the MySQL password, so let's enter the password here. Now I'm present in the MySQL database. So let's write what you can say first of all show databases. You can see that these are the databases that are currently present. So I need to delete this another database like drop database another, and after that if I clear this and write show databases again, you will see that another database is not present. Now I will create another database. Let's say create database by the name of what you can say Docker MySQL, like this. Alright, so it is the name of the database, just a random name. So let's create this, and now let's write Docker show databases. You will see that the Docker MySQL database is present here. So now let's exit this, and after that let's delete the MySQL container. Now I'm going to show you that how the MySQL database will still be present even if the Docker container is deleted. So let's write Docker stop MySQL container. So MySQL Docker stop MySQL, like this container. So yeah, this is how it will work. So the Docker container, this is stopped now, and after that let's write Docker rm. Instead of writing stop, I will write rm. So this will remove the MySQL container also, like Docker ps. You will see that there is no container present here. Alright, so now the container is deleted, and similarly the MySQL database is also deleted with it. If I show you with it, let's say, because let's show it to you like this, show databases. You can see that no database is present here by the name of Docker MySQL. So now what I will do, I will run the same command like Docker run, and this time it will be name, let's say, and the name was going to be another container. Previously it was MySQL container, but now I am going to make it like another MySQL container, like this. Alright, so after that let's write E for what you can say, giving the root password. So MySQL root password, and just for the example purpose I am writing any random thing, and after that V, what you can say, the V is going to be like MySQL data. So the MySQL data will be the same. As you can see here, that this is the MySQL data that I previously created, and this is the Docker volume that is already stored. So this will be present in every container if you want to. Alright, so let's write where lib, after that MySQL. Alright, and after that let's write D. In the detached mode it will run like MySQL latest. Alright, so let me just check it. Another MySQL container, this is the password, this is the V that will basically transfer this MySQL data or mount this MySQL data into this default directory, that is this one. It will mount this MySQL data into the default directory of the MySQL, and it will run it into the detached mode. And after that, let me just give it a password and I will get back to you. Now I have run this, and let's say if I write Docker ps, you will see that another MySQL container is created, and this is working fine now. After that, let's write Docker exec it interactive environment, and after that let's write another MySQL container MySQL u root p. So it is asking for a password, so I will give the MySQL password. Now I'm present in the MySQL password and in another container, not in the previous container that I removed it and I stopped it, but this is another MySQL container, and this time if I write show databases, you will see that the Docker MySQL is still present. Even if the container was deleted, the previous container was deleted, but with this new container, the Docker MySQL database is still present. So it means that even if you delete the container, the Docker MySQL database or any other MySQL database will still be present. So this is how the persistent data will work. All right. So this was the thing that I was talking about. All right. So now let's write Docker PS. I need to delete this also. So I will write Docker PS first of all. This is the Docker PS. This is the Docker that I'm going to delete, a Docker container. So let's copy this. Docker stop, and once it is stopped, I will write Docker rm, and this is going to be removed. And after that, if I create another container, the same Docker MySQL database will be present in it, right? And this time, if I write Docker images, you will see that the MySQL image is present. So I need to delete this also. RMI MySQL like this. All right. So now this image is also deleted, right? So Docker images, you can see that the Docker image is not present. So yeah, this is how it will work. So I hope you understood and liked this video. So if you liked it, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. And if you have any questions, then ask those questions in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer all of them. So till then, goodbye.